No wood turning today, but there definitely will be one this Friday. But you might want to stick around because, well, that's a piece of cedar. And the story behind that is about 6 months ago, or maybe a little more, people down the road cut a cedar tree down. I asked about it. They said, take all I want. Well, I took a couple pieces, and because the cedar around here doesn't have a lot of color, well, I just found out that it actually does. So last week I made something for my wife, and I didn't record it. It was a very quick turning. You're going to see that turning in this video, and you're going to find out that I should have probably taken more of this cedar. So let's go ahead and get going. You're looking at xTool's Rotary attachment. It's the RA2 Pro. I decided I would use that and try it out and engrave some cats around the diameter of this pencil holder. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been the easiest process I've done, and the software is totally amazing. So make sure you stick around and watch that. Even if you're not interested in engraving, this is really fun to watch. So you're looking at the software that xTool has. It's called Creative Space. I want to show you the feature that I was pretty excited about, and then we'll get on to doing some engraving. I'm just going to pick something to use for a demonstration. Now, that's just a picture of the way it was taken, nothing changed on it. And that's that original. There's 7 choices. This is a grid, which doesn't do a lot for me. That's a sketch. I really like that a lot. This is called Comic 1. It doesn't look all that funny to me, but I like this one. It looks pretty cool. And here's one that's kind of leaves me with a lot of ideas, not necessarily on this, but it looks like an embossing. It really looks a lot like an embossing. And black and white, no, wouldn't like that. So let's do one more. And we'll try our friend here. Now that is going to be really big. So you can just grab that, scale it down, put it back in the middle. And let's see what he looks like with a grid. Now, that's usable. That's called Comic. Well, his eyes are kind of rolled. That looks funny. And Comic 2. That looks pretty nice. Here's emboss. In the right place, I think this would really be nice for sure. Now that's black and white. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to switch over so you can see what this looks like, how you adjust for a rotary, because even if I pick the rotary it's on, it doesn't change. It has to be hooked up to the machine. So I'm going to show you that on the machine, and here's where you get all your settings while we're here. So you can adjust your power there and the speed. So pretty much standard way to do that, but well, I want to show you how to set up on a rotary device, because I know that can be problems if you haven't done one before. So let's switch over and do that. So once your machine and your computer are talking, then you can go ahead and adjust it. You could already have all your settings in there, but in order to adjust it, what you want is on the left where you see the rotary, there's a red line. I put that right in the center of the piece. Then you drag your image that you want to engrave right over and touch that line. You can't go beyond the line, but right up to it, and you're ready to go. And just kind of like hit go and wait for it to finish, and that's what we did, and you'll see that here very soon. I actually have in the laser here, I started making my wife a pencil and pen holder similar to the one that I made for myself, and I decided I'll go ahead and see if I can engrave something using the rotary attachment. So I have it all set up. As soon as I close the lid, that's what it's going to look like. But right now I'll go through the process of the autofocus. So it's left a little dot on there. It's focusing. Should pop back. Okay, now it's focused. It says it's at 0.549 inches above the work. I have the speed set and the power set, and I've got the power at 55 and the speed is, have to pull that down, 140. I'm going to go ahead and frame it. The laser beam is on the left side of the part, and the rotary device is doing a full 360. It'll move to the right and do the same thing. Those pipes you see there, that's my dust collector system mounted above on the ceiling, and that lid acts just like a mirror. So I'm going to hit process. That'll send the file over to the machine. That's processed. Now I'll hit start, and I think it's going to take about 10 minutes. And now I push the button, and here it goes. So again, sorry about the view with those pipes in the way, but even without those pipes, it's pretty hard to see it with the fully enclosed machine, and that glass is something you can look in without the safety glasses, but it sure doesn't hurt to wear the safety glasses as well. The software says it's not going to take all that long to do, but I'm not going to make you watch all that. So we're going to run this really fast, and I'll be showing you what it looks like at the end and tell you what I think. See you then. Well, I think it's done. It took 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Well, I'm going to trust that everything's good, and I'll go ahead and rotate this. Yep. That's it right there. It's pretty cool. So a little backstory on why I decided to make this video and show it to you. Last week I opened up the xTool Creative Space, and of course there's a pop-up said there's a new update, version this and that, and it's like half the time when I do update the software I can't see what they did because it's internal, and it probably helps a lot, but I like to see things when I update it. Well, after I updated it, started the program back up, I found lots of cool things that I hadn't seen before. One of them was that imaging settings that you could do, change different styles of engraving. I really like that emboss feature. I need to try that. I decided to go ahead and try out this Rotary device. It's a Rotary attachment, and it has chucks. You can put the rollers in there, and I really hadn't used it. The quality of this is just totally amazing. I mean, to me it looks like a nice high quality lathe. You can maybe hook this up and actually use it as a lathe. I don't think so. But what I found was a lot of times it's hard to get the writing or the image going the right direction. It's going this way when you want it to go that way, or it's upside down. This was extremely easy to do. I can't believe how easy it was. And how I know it was easy is I took this cedar cup that I made my wife for some pencils, and there's a little kitty cat that I put on there and there. I set it up. I think I showed you in the software how simple it was to figure out where the line is, set the things up, hit go, and that's what I got. Pretty cool. I think it really worked nice. I'm impressed with it. So I'm pretty impressed with this piece of equipment here as well. I'm going to put some links in there for, this will be in there, and probably the laser itself. If you want to look at it, it's kind of cool. I like it. So I hope you got something out of this, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, this Friday, a new wood turning video, and I have a brand new special fixture that I built to show you.